One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Missouri State Bears. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Bears will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this isn't.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Missouri State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Rayshon Luke. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. To give to the big fullback. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it to the right side. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Missouri State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
He'll try to do it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Let's see if they're able to tack a few more onto this lead before the break. Showing the arm strength to the left. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
4 wideout set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bears line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st half. Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. From inside the 10, here he comes. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Got a little space. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll leave it with him. And some room to work. Oh, a lot of space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. There's some room. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world, but it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line, that's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys that get there in a hurry.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. Send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Clark. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. No wasted time as the defense uses the timeout here. 1:54 left to play. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Run in the red zone. It's Robinson. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Here's Robinson one more time. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The quick out. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Bears go back after moving the chains through the air. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
On the option. And he's in! Touchdown, Bears! That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Bears sideline, this offense has been a big storyline here today. We did not expect them to be so proficient against one of the top defenses in the country, but here we are. A big blowout. They have the ball and the lead. Coaches keep talking to the players about finishing strong. We'll see if they're able to keep up that momentum here today and get the upset. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.